the flagpole.
All right, welcome here to Boise City. After a lengthy 45-minute rain delay, looks like we're set to kick off the season here, 2025 season. We got the visiting Buffalo Bison in town. They're coming off a record last year of 3-7, coached by Dusty Yock. Last year, it was our first game in Buffalo. We beat them 34-8. High expectations this year, I believe, for the Wildcats. Returning all starters from last year's 5-6 team. Had a first-round playoff loss against Wildcat, which went on to win the state championship. So it's not going to be an easy road for the Wildcats. 3 of the top 4 teams in our class are in our district, so they're going to have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Clay. It's very typical for the Western small school districts to be the more dominant districts, particularly in 8-man football the last several years, and it appears that this year is no different with 3 of our co-district teams ranked in the top 5 in the state, and last time I saw the Wildcats were ranked 10th. So our district is extremely well represented in the top 10 in Class B2. Don't know what to expect from Buffalo tonight. They've got a fairly small squad. I think there's 15 players out there tonight. And I'm also expecting the Wildcats to have a really good year, so we'll see how it goes here shortly. That'll be the kickoff.
Looks like the Wildcats will receive the first quarter kickoff here. Like Aiden Gonzalez is back deep for the Wildcats.
Number 13, Aiden Gonzalez, will be back to receive the kick.
Looks like number 10 is kicking off for the Bison. Edgar Estrada.
Little squibber here. It looks like, I don't know if, I think Boise City might have went up there and touched it, which was before the 10 yards. Looks like we do have recover the ball there. It's going to be right at midfield, it looks like. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Good break for the Wildcats there. That ball was touched by 2 or 3 different players, and finally the Wildcats were able to recover and have the ball at midfield, so great field position to start the game.
All right, Aiden Gonzalez, starting quarterback. Looks like in shotgun. Ridge Arthod straight behind him. AG takes the snap, hands it right up the middle for Ridge with the gain of about 13 on the play.
Handoff to number 22, Ridge Arthod.
Looked like number 24 for Buffalo on the stop, and he kind of went backwards.
Good
Ridge,
for a Boise City first down.
that's Juan Ibarra, and Ridge kind of pile drived him. Great start to the season for the Wildcats.
Pistol formation again for Gonzalez. We got two wide receivers set. A little bad snap. That's one thing we're going to have to watch with the field conditions. Aiden's trying to get away from him, but he's not going to do it. They may call a horse collar or a face mask there, but he's brought down for about a 16-yard loss there.
Yeah, it looks like we may get a break here. The official threw the flag right there where the Buffalo player had Aiden bottled up back there. Appears to me it's going to be some kind of a horse collar or face mask or something like that.
Although they are talking with the Buffalo coach over there for some reason. With this wet, rainy weather, the ball is definitely going to be slick tonight. It's like personal foul face mask on. Maybe Aiden got a hold of a face mask there, so the penalty is declined. So
Ball will be spotted on the Boise City 47.
yeah, it looks like about the 47-yard line. Boise City will take over, which will be a first, second, and 26 maybe. Spread set here for the Wildcats. Ridge comes in motion. Gonzalez takes the snap, pitches it to Ridge on this left side. He gets the corner. Oh, did he tiptoe along? Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Maybe right around the 40. Looks like the 41-yard line. Arthod steps out of bounds.
Good job to Arthod for a good game.
Well, we're not hurt. It's third and about 12, but certainly a nice pickup for the Wildcats. Kind of made that play didn't execute real smoothly, but turns out for a nice gain for the Wildcats.
Third down and 12.
Another spread formation here for the Wildcats. We've got A.J. Crabtree split down low. We've got a three-receiver set up top. Gonzalez takes a snap and just sprints right. And, ooh, it looks like he may have stepped out about a yard before the
Aiden Gonzalez on the quarterback.
first down mark. You'd like to maybe see him lean his shoulder there and
Talking about a gain of 10 yards.
lean into that first down, but it's going to be short. It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
You know, as early as it is, this could be a fairly pivotal. Anyway, a play that Buffalo needs to make.
So 10:40 left in the first quarter. 4th down here, straight up the middle to Arthod. He picks it up easily. Good blocking there by the interior linemen, Kane Randall, Cash Dabian, and Baylor Crabtree. Will be a Wildcat first down. Ball will be placed on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, after a very unusual call, which was an offensive face mask, and we were way, way behind the chains, Wildcats have fought back and have a first down inside the 25.
Little out route pass here to Crabtree along the near sideline. It's completed.
Aiden Crabtree.
About a 5-yard gain. Ball will be placed on the 14.
He was knocked out there by number 29 for Buffalo, maybe 28, and that's Western
They'll bring a second
Huntingard.
down and 1.
2nd and 1 here for the Wildcats. Handoff up the middle to Arthod. He pile drives. Oh, he just trucked the defender there for Buffalo and just scampers right into the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown.
Well, on the receiving end of that really good run was Ivan Zollinger for Buffalo. So outstanding run by Ridge Arthod, and that's kind of what we're expecting from Ridge this year. He looks very fit, he's strong and athletic, and runs very hard. So great run for the Wildcats.
Another give to Arthod around the right end. Two-point conversion is good for the Wildcats. So with 10-11 left in the first quarter, it's 8-0 Wildcats.
All right, what a great start for the Wildcats, especially after that severe penalty on the offensive face mask. So Wildcats looking good to start the game here tonight. We're expecting good things from them this year. Looks like the rain has stopped stopped, but
Sprinkling a little.
yeah, just barely a sprinkle now.
Perfect football weather.
Yeah, it's great for the players, especially instead of that 95, 100-degree heat. A great start for the Wildcats.
Pedro Rodriguez will be back in for the Bison.
Looks like Dylan Cadell is going to be our kicker again this year. Looks like number 2 Rodriguez is back for the Bison on his own 10-yard line. Little squibber right down the middle, picked up by Rodriguez there right on the 20-yard line. And Dylan, the kicker, made the stop there.
And I also saw
Hit by
Marshall Beatty Scheller really put a lick in there too.
Will be spotted on the Bison.
He's pumped up. You like to see that little excitement on the sideline. So 1st and 10 here for the Bison, be on the 28-yard line. Defense here looks like Tate and Cadell, AJ Crabtree starting corners. We've got Aiden Gonzalez as safety. Baylor, and can't see who's on the line there. Maybe Cash. Snap back. He's looking to pass. Rolls right. Looks like he's going to tuck it, and he's pushed out of bounds there by Arthod. And number 36, Samuel Gonzalez.
Yeah, Samuel really came with some real aggression at times. Great to see the Wildcats running to the ball.
Several Wildcats. Be a gain of 1. Be 2nd down and 9 yards to go.
So 2nd 9 for the Bison.
And it is Baylor Crabtree and Cash Davey in there on the defensive line for right now.
Caleb Gonzer is the quarterback for the Bison. We got a penalty on the play here, maybe false start on the Bison. I'll back them up 5 yards.
That'll bring up a 2nd and almost 15. So Bison's having a little trouble getting rolling here.
He's spotted on the Bison 24-yard line.
Shotgun formation here for the Bison. Motion left. Oh, snaps over his head. Looks like Aldo Morales is in pursuit. Dives for it. And can he get it? Yes! Looks like they picked it up in the end zone. Aldo Morales. Great play there by the junior Wildcat. It's going to be a Wildcat touchdown.
Man, can't get a much better start than that. The Wildcats have already got 2 touchdowns. We're early in the first quarter, and things are looking pretty rough for the Bison right now.
So both teams kind of here early on have had some snap issues. Wildcats were able to capitalize on the Bison's miscue here. Let's see if we can put this 2-point conversion in. Gonzalez takes a snap and just sprints left and walks into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, so 9:42 left in the first quarter. Wildcats 16, Bison 0.
Got a couple.
Good kick this time. Bounces about the 15-yard line, gets by Rodriguez. He picks it up about the 8, and he just falls down. Tate and Cadell kind of cleaned him up there, but he had nowhere to go.
Really good kick coverage that time. I was really impressed with the way we had 3 guys down on the kick coverage, and they were all in just perfect position. And an easy tackle there for Dylan Cadell.
It's like Gonzer's in the shotgun formation here again. 2 receivers split wide. He hands it off to number 2, I believe, Rodriguez.
Hand up to number 2, Rodriguez.
Stop there by maybe a
yard. Sorry, a gain of 1.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Bison.
Bring up 2nd and 9.
Wildcat defense looking aggressive and looking confident tonight.
Second 9 here for the Bison. Handoff and just blown up there. Looked like Baylor Crabtree was the first one there.
Rodriguez stopped in the backfield.
It's going to be about a 3-yard loss for the Bison.
Number 56, Baylor Crabtree.
Baylor was assisted there by Samuel Gonzalez on that tackle.
3rd and 14.
It's like number 44, TJ Reyes, checks in for Cash there on the line. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Bison. See if we can get some pressure here on the quarterback. Quarterback's a freshman. Gonzer takes the snap, looks left, throws it deep, and sails it out of bounds for the Bison. A.J. Crabtree on the coverage there for the Wildcats. It's going to bring up 4th and 14.
It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, I was watching the young quarterback for the Bison before the game, and he's got a pretty good arm. He overthrew that pass, and it was well defended by A.J. Crabtree. It looks like the Wildcats are ready to get the ball back near midfield, probably deeper into Bison country than that.
Aiden Gonzalez is back to receive the punt.
Aiden Gonzalez will be back deep for the Wildcats.
Little squib snap again, but he does get it off. There was no pressure. Wildcats decided not to rush. And there you go. Good. Smart play by Aiden there. Just picks it up. Ball was rolling. Nobody was around it. Looks like about the 20-yard line, Wildcats will have 1st and 10.
Boy, we're getting another great start on this drive. Already up two touchdowns, and we're only 20 yards from the end zone again. So everything going well, going just right for the Wildcats tonight.
Got trips left. Gonzalez takes the snap, throws it out here left to Arthod, and they're going to call a holding there, I think, on Aldo Morales. Was a touchdown, but looked like Aldo maybe had a little bit too much jersey there.
Wildcats are doing a really nice job of using Ridge Arthod. He's a senior, a talented senior, and athletic, and anyway, having a great game thus far. But we've got a holding call. It's going to bring it back, and Wildcats will try again.
Flag on the play against Boise City.
$7:21 left in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Got Dylan Cadell there is now in the backfield as quarterback. Aiden's split up top, up wide as a receiver. Dylan takes the snap, looks to air it out left, has Ridge there, and nearly intercepted there by the Bison. Number 2, Rodriguez in coverage. Just a little bit underthrown there from Dylan Cadell.
it's a shame that Dylan didn't see on the other side of the field, but Aiden Gonzalez had run a stop-and-go route, and he was wide open. Probably an easy touchdown if he was able to identify him and get the ball to him. Anyway, Wildcats looking good, showing a lot of different things on offense thus far.
Same formation here. They're going to run that stop and go like you talked, and Dylan just overthrew it this time. Intended for AG up top there, though, so the coaches must have saw something on video there, that stop and go up top. They tried to run it again, but just overthrew him a little bit there for Dylan.
Good to see the offense really opening up and trying multiple ways to attack the Bison defense. It's going well for the Wildcats so far. Got a 3rd and long. Let's see what happens.
And Aldo Morales split down left. A.J. Crabtree up top. Dylan Cadell still in there at quarterback for the Wildcats. He takes the snap, throws out quick to A.J. Right through his hands. A.J. Crabtree there, the junior receiver. It's going to bring up 4th, I think now. 4th and 15.
Yeah, 4th and long. We're having a little bit of trouble getting this drive, get some traction on this drive, but Wildcats have one more shot, and they've certainly had some open receivers and good potential for a first down, I think.
AG back in there at quarterback for the Wildcats, and it looks like Buffalo's going to call a timeout. So 6:59 left in the first quarter. Wildcats up 16-0.
You know, I haven't heard anything about Buffalo as far as like last week. I'm assuming they had a scrimmage. Wildcats had a scrimmage with Tyrone here. Took a little bit of time to get going early in the game, but as the scrimmage progressed, our offense really started kind of hitting on all cylinders, and we ended up, I think, handily the scrimmage went in our favor, let's put it that way. So far, looking like the Wildcats have a lot of things going right for them starting this season.
One other thing they've got going for them, if you're watching on live stream, you can see the sideline. We've got a slew of boys out for football this year, which is nice to see. So 4th down here for the Wildcats. Elected to go for it. AG in shotgun, takes a snap, looks right, has A.J. Crabtree there in the corner of the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Wildcat touchdown. Beautiful play. Beautiful route by A.J. Crabtree. Pass was right on the dot. Touchdown Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's 22. I don't have a 22 on the Bison schedule or the roster, but that may be number 20, Christian Turbofield, or number 24, Juan Ibarra. He was defending, but Crabtree got behind him for the TD.
Hand off to Arthod again around that right side. Can he somehow find his way in? He did. He spun out of that. The strength of Arthod there on full display.
Wildcat takes the red flag.
He was bottled up, looked like about 5 bison on him, and he just spun out of it, got in for the 2-point conversion. 24-0.
Outstanding run by Ridge Arthod. That's kind of what we were expecting this year. He certainly looks like he wants to start his senior year on a very high note, get the momentum going for the Wildcat team.
Need to field the kickoff.
Dylan Cadell set the kickoff again here. Another decent kick there to the left side. Rodriguez picks it up at his own 12. He's got a little spot. Ooh, Marshall Beatty Scheller with almost a beheading there. Ball comes out. Did we jump on it? And we did jump on it. So that's about the third kickoff and the third time Marshall has been around the play there.
Marshall has come to play tonight. He is fired up, bouncing around
That's
the
right.
sideline. And that's great to see the Wildcats show some enthusiasm.
He's saying, put me in, coach.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Another turnover for the Bison. It's like AG there in the pistol formation. Timeout, Bison. So Dusty Yock wants to visit with his bunch here a minute.
Yeah, you got a feel for the Bison right now. The field position has been heavily in favor of the Wildcats, and certainly momentum, and we've already captured that. We're still in the first quarter, and things are going extremely well for the Wildcats, and about as bad as you could want for the Bison. Anyway, we'll see what happens here. The Wildcats are 1st and 10 at the 33 of the Bison.
At the First State Bank in Boise.
Pistol formation from Gonzalez. He takes a snap and sprints left. Arthod is chasing him, and Gonzalez is just going to walk into the end zone. Too much speed around the edge there. AG with the 33-yard scamper. Makes it 30-0 Wildcats with 6:17 left here in the first quarter.
And looks like the Bison are already dealing with some real discouragement. Everything's going the Wildcats' way.
See if they can convert this 4th 2-point conversion here. Little out route there to Aldo Morales is good. Good execution there for the Wildcats. 32-0, Boise City.
That brings our score to Boise City 32, Buffalo 0.
Marshall's ready again out there.
Well, we'll see what Coach elects to do. He's already got a 32-point lead in the first quarter. Unless the clock is right. Anyway, we'll see what happens here. See if we see some of the second teamers for the Wildcats in this remaining of the first half.
Kickoff here again. The Rodriguez, he picks it up on the 15-yard line and brought down there by the Wildcats. Looks like 24 Tate Cadell.
Ball recovered by Rodriguez.
Ball will be placed on about the 33-yard line of the Bison.
33-yard line.
Really good to see Tate, the way he tackled that time. He had both legs wrapped up, just very textbook tackle, and keep a guy from breaking loose after they shake and jive a little bit.
Bison in shotgun formation here. Gonzer takes the snap, hands to Rodriguez, brought down there by Cash
Rodriguez, the
Davian.
ball carrier.
No gain on the play.
Looks like he got a little help from Baylor Crabtree too, so both of the senior defensive linemen
Made by Cash
having a
Davian.
good start to the season opener.
So we'll bring up second down and 11.
Play clock down to 15 here for the Bison. They break the huddle. Got a man in motion, and they just can't quite.
Flag on the play.
It's like a false start on the Bison's going to back them up 5. Be
That'll bring the
second,
ball back 5 yards.
15.
It'll be second and 16.
Boy, it's sure good to see a sideline full of boys outfitted in their uniforms. We got about 22 or so on the sidelines and 8 on the field, so we've got a squad of about 30 players this year.
Ooh, good play there for the Bison. They kind of pulled 2 guards and a little pitch back to the opposite way, but looks like Ridge snuffed it out. But it looked promising there for a minute.
Tackled by Ridge Arthod.
That sure did look like that play was going to break out for a good gain, and then kind of out of nowhere, here came Ridge Arthod with an outstanding play, defensive play.
So another 3rd and long here for the Bison. 4:19 and counting in the first quarter. Spread formation here for Gonzer. Takes the snap, looks left, throws left. Good pass there to look like number 24, Ibarra.
Completed to Ibarra. Tackle made by Crabtree.
Brought down there by Crabtree at the, looks like the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and a long 4 for the Bison in their own territory here. Down 32. Looks like Coach Yawk has decided to go for it. Same formation here for the Bison. Gonzer QB takes the snap, looks right this time. Oh, overthrew the receiver. Had him open there, number 10, Estrada. Pass was a little high. Will be a turnover on downs for the Bison.
Turnover on downs. Boise will take possession.
Looked like a lot of green grass there. If Ibarra or Estrada catches that pass, I believe our safety was covering someone else. So that was a well designed play. The pass was a little bit high, or it could have been a big gain for the Bison. But Wildcats stop them and got the ball inside Buffalo territory once again.
Looks like we do have some new guys going out here for the Wildcats. I'll try to name them as we go along here, but it looks like, I know Julio Villa's there, split left of the quarterback. Handoff is there to Ashton Gibson, and he's around that left side. Freshman Ashton Gibson makes a good move there at the 6-yard line and walks into the end zone. Great run there by the freshman Ashton Gibson. And it may not matter who we put in there today, Mark.
Well, the Wildcats looking good. That is the second team offense. I don't see a single starter on the field for the Wildcats right now. And certainly that was a well-executed play. Ashton ran outstanding.
Looks like Hudson Vargo's in at quarterback there. Gibson, and the handoff is to Villa up the middle, and he did not get in. So 2-point conversion fails. So with 3:23 still left, just still here in the first quarter, 38-0, Boise City.
That brings your score to Boise City 38, Buffalo 0.
Well, our fans have returned. The rain is just about to stop. Still a little light sprinkle. We've got a lot of fans in the stands right now, and everybody's feeling pretty good, pretty festive here at CR Board Stadium on the opening night of football 2025 for the Boise City Wildcats.
Looks like maybe the rain's picked up a little bit here.
Yeah, just as soon as I said it slowed down, it picked up.
Need some windshield wipers on our glass in front of us. Looks like Dylan Cadell boots it again. Drops down about the 20, and Rodriguez picks it up, and he's brought down, looks like TJ Reyes on the tackle there. And maybe number 1, Hudson Vargo.
Ball returned by Rodriguez, tackled by number 44, TJ Reyes.
Looks like we got number 81, Nathan Ramos on the line.
Bison will take possession at the
55.
Kane Randall.
Kane Rosas.
Road.
See number 12 out there. That's Julio Villa.
And be first and 10 here for the Bison, and looks like who? Boise City? Maybe Boise City called a timeout here.
timeout.
We're having a little trouble getting all the guys on the field that coach wants, so timeout was in order at this point. See what our younger Wildcats can do against the Bison tonight.
So Tate Cadell still in there at corner. Looks like Dylan Cadell is up top at the other cornerback. No, that may be. Yeah, maybe AJ's there at safety, number 2.
Yeah, and that's Dylan Cadell at the right corner, Tate Cadell at the left corner.
Snap, pitch, goes nowhere. And guess who? Marshall Beatty Scheller
Marshall
blows
is
it up.
fired up. he is having a good time out there. He's got several tackles, and he's mostly been on special teams so far tonight.
It's like Legion Collins there in the middle linebacker spot.
I watched Legion last year, and he has got a lot of potential. Could be an excellent linebacker.
We bring up second down and about 15 yards.
Second and 15 here for the Bison. Spread formation. Takes a snap, looks left, throws left, completed. And good coverage there by Dylan Cadell. Maybe about a 4 or 5 yard reception there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bison.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Ball will be spotted on the 21-yard line.
Yonzer takes the snap, looks left, throws left, airs it out, and dropped it in there. Very good coverage there by Crabtree, looks like. Good pass deflection there. It's going to bring up 4th and 12 for Bison.
That was a well-thrown ball.
There's a 4th and 12 for the Bison.
Gosner on that last play, but it was well defended also by the Wildcats. So we got the incompletion. Looks like Bison are getting ready to punt.
Bison will elect to punt.
Can't tell who's back for the Wildcats. No rush again from the Wildcats. Punts away. It looks like Tate Cadell with it, and he's going to go into the end zone. Tate Cadell, punt return, touchdown.
Tate Cadell with the Boise City touchdown.
So,
as they say, when it rains, it pours. He caught that fairly close to midfield and basically ran around most of them, had one guy to beat inside the 15 and was able to make that move and get around him for another Wildcat touchdown. Everything's going just right for the Wildcats and just the opposite for the Bison tonight so far.
I always like to see them catch that punt in the air. Good thing happens if they catch it in the air before it bounces. So good job there by Tate.
Absolutely. Good to see him catch the ball. Hudson
Vargo in there at quarterback, takes a snap, sprints left, and into the end zone for the 2-point try. Is good. So, still here in the first quarter, minute 41 left, and the score is 46-0, Wildcats.
That brings your score to Boise City 46, Buffalo 0.
Well, Clay, I certainly expected the Wildcats to have a good season. Had no idea what we might see from the Bison tonight, but this is kind of beyond all expectations, I think, that we would have this kind of early success. But Wildcats certainly are revving up and appear to be confident and ready to dive right into the 2025 season.
Number 2, Rodriguez back to receive for the Bison.
Rodriguez picks it up there at about the 15-yard line. Brought down right at the 30. Aldo Morales, Marshall Beatty-Schiller in there again.
Yeah, Marshall Schiller in there again on that tackle, so he's having a great night. He's really excited, showing a lot of emotion.
1st and 10 here for the Bison on their own 30-yard line. Minute 35 left in the first quarter.
We have multiple second-level players out there right now, maybe even some third-teamers. Great to see a lot of Wildcats getting on the field, getting an opportunity to play.
Bear with us here on the numbers and names. Ooh, pass intended up high there for the Bison, incomplete. Looks like number 12, Via, on the coverage.
I believe that was number 20, the intended target for the Bison.
Like our number 20, Gunnar Pankratz, was pressuring the quarterback there. It's like TJ Reyes and Jorge Escobar, George Escobar there on the D-line. Legion Collins still in there at linebacker. We got number 3, Giovanni Murillo, left cornerback. And I think number 7, Ashton Gibson, up top, right cornerback. Good pursuit there by the Wildcats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wildcats there on the stop.
Yeah, that is Ashton over on that right corner, and Hudson Vargo at safety.
So 3rd and long here for the Bison. Let's see if they can just get any type of momentum, positive play here before the end of the first quarter. Looks like number 14, Tanner Wilson, freshman D-line, in there now. Gonzer takes the snap and looks left. Oh, Gibson almost had a pick 6 there. Ashton Gibson, great read from the freshman there. Almost took that to the house. Ball falls incomplete and bring up fourth and long for the Bison.
You know, I was at a basketball game last year, and I was talking to Ashton's, I believe it was his dad, maybe his uncle, but anyway, he said he really, really loves football. And you can kind of tell tonight he's certainly having a great game as a youngster.
That may be Hudson Vargo back deep to receive the punt for the Wildcats. Punt, not a real good punt, maybe it's going to end up being about a 10-yarder. Ball goes out of bounds at the Buffalo 40-yard line. So once again, great field position for the Wildcats. Somehow we're still in the first quarter here.
Ball will be spotted at the Bison 40-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Wildcats.
Maybe timeout Wildcats here to get the, we're maybe on our 2nd and 3rd team, getting everybody organized and told where they need to go here.
Yeah, it's good to see these young Wildcats getting an opportunity to play. As far as I know, we don't have a JV schedule this year. So, all the experience they can gather will be certainly helpful for the future. And just the encouragement and the momentum that they be building, and the confidence. Things are going extremely well for the Wildcats, and a pretty rough night for the Bison.
Looks like we got 99 Grant Beatty Scheller in there. 75 Trenton Wells. Gunner in there at wide receiver. Looks like Hudson Vargo is the quarterback. Via split to his left. And probably Gibson to the right of him. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Hand off to Via up the middle. And he's going to chug his way past the chains, be a 1st down, I believe, for the Wildcats. A good run there by Via.
Julio's a really solid young athlete. Contributed last year to the varsity basketball team. certainly played football also, but he's got a good future ahead of him and getting a good start tonight.
Looks like Connor Larson in there at quarterback takes the snap and fumbles it. Brought down there at the 35-yard line, about a 5-yard loss.
Number 4, Connor Larson, recovered.
That is the end of the first quarter. Wildcats up big here, 46-0.
The first quarter, your score is Boyd City 46.
We're your neighbors, supporting you with personalized service, secure mobile banking, and loans tailored to your needs. For over a century, we've been helping our community grow, right here at home. Visit us today and see the difference. The First State Bank, where your future takes root.
I believe Hudson in there. He hands it off to Gibson. Sprints around that left side and lowers his shoulder. Gains. Flag comes in there late. I don't know what that was, but good run there by Gibson around that left side again. See what the penalty is here.
Clock.
They're doing a running clock.
Oh,
Disagreed on it. That's in the timeout.
so just found. Looks like we're doing a running clock here. They just informed us. Unless there's a timeout. So the clock is still moving. Looks like the penalty is going to be on the Bison, which the Wildcats will probably decline. We got a personal foul, face mask look like. So that sets up the Wildcats in a 1st and goal from right at the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
Got Gibson and Villa split right and left of Vargo. Murillo split wide right. Hudson takes the snap, sprints right, follows the blocker, 2 backs, and brought down after a good gain there, probably 4 or 5 yards. Gonna be 2nd goal from about the 6.
4 or 5 yards.
Looked like the tackle was made by
6-yard line.
maybe number 45 for the.
2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's Ibarra on the tackle for the Bison.
Larson in there at quarterback and can't control the snap there again. 2nd one there in a row for the freshman Connor Larson. Just couldn't quite grab the football. Bison do recover it.
And that was Zollinger on the recovery for the Bison.
11-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bison on their own 11-yard line. Snapback handoff there to the right side, brought down by, looked like Tanner Wilson and Collins on the stop.
Tackle was made by 75, Ken Wells. Looks like a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards.
It's like
to
number
go.
30, Casey Clark, is in there. No. Snap back hand to the right. Looks like he's got some room there. Gibson chases him down. Good gain there for the Bison.
Outstanding tackle for Gibson. Great angle on that, and
Number 3 by number 10, Edgar Estrada.
really good technique on his tackle.
Ashton Gibson.
They got it out to about midfield, so something going right for the Bison.
Ball being spotted on the Bison 49-yard line.
Spread formation here for the Bison. Gonzer looks right, throws right, and had a guy wide open, looked like Barra,
Number 24, Barra.
and can't corral the ball. Falls incomplete there for the Bison. Bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Bison.
That was Fabian Hernandez on the defense on that last play. He comes off and another corner. They plug in another corner.
Gonzer takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it around this left side. Hudson there. Good tackle there for the freshman Hudson Vargo. Gonzer picks up about 6 yards on the play.
Tackle made by number 1, Hudson Barber.
Maybe 4 yards, excuse me. It's going to bring up
Looks
3rd
like a gain of
6.
about 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Good to see a very aggressive tackle by Hudson Vargo on that last play. So we've got 2 freshmen, at least 2, that have made several plays and looking like they're ready for some action this year.
That's going to be, I don't think he got set. Should have been a penalty. Gonzer looks right. Defended there by Connor Larson.
Intercepted by number 4, Connor Larson.
Yeah, really nice.
Pass was intended for number 40, Ivan Zollinger.
It's going to bring up 4th down for
It
the
brings up
Bison.
4th down for the Bison.
Another really nice defensive back play. That was Connor Larson that time. So multiple freshmen are showing out tonight.
So 4th and 5 here for the Bison. They're lined up to go for it. Down 46-0. It's like maybe offsides. Gonzer. Another good play there by Connor, right in perfect position. The ball was placed in there pretty good there by Gonzer.
The intended receiver that time was number 40, Ivan Zollinger for the Bison. Went through his hands, but as Clay was saying, excellent coverage there by Connor Larson for the Wildcats.
So turnover on downs. Wildcats will take over near midfield with a little over 4 minutes left here in the first half. Let's see who we got in there at quarterback. Looks like Hudson. And I think the play clock ran out, so delay a game on the Wildcats. Going to back them up 5 yards. Be 1st and 15.
Delay the game on the Wildcats.
Looks like we got Lennox House and they're at center.
1st and 15.
Snap back a little high. Hudson picks it up. See if he can make something out of nothing. And he kind of did. Almost got back to the line of scrimmage there. It's going to be about a loss of 2.
The total by number 1, Fargo.
I think that was 33 on the tackle for the
Goes for a loss
Bison.
of
That's
play. Looks like
also
about
Zollinger. His
second
first
down,
name is
about
Jake.
16 yards to go.
Second and 16 here for the Wildcats. Penalty on the play. Handoff is to Julio Villo around this right side. Breaks a tackle, brought down there.
Good game for
Like number
Julio
20.
Villas. Tackle
Christian
was made by number 20,
Turbyfield.
Christian Turbyfield, excuse me.
let's see, what do we got here?
Ball will
Holding.
be spotted on the Bison 37-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Looks like the White Hats walking over to the Bison sideline.
There is a flag on the play.
Well, I understand the clock running in the current circumstances, but sure would like to see more of the young Wildcats.
Looks like the penalty is going to be on the Wildcats. Maybe a illegal formation. I don't know why it took that long to call that, but
Looks like maybe illegal procedure on Boise City.
wasted about 2 or 3 minutes of game time here. So it's going to bring up 2nd and almost 20. Maybe 22 for the Wildcats. Bargo takes the snap, hands the Villa up the middle. Gains about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Ball carried by number 12, Julio Villa.
That was
Tackle
number
made by number
80.
24, Ibarra.
That was 85 on the tackle there.
Ball game on the play.
Sarabia.
Looks like it'll be about 3rd down
For the,
and 10 yards,
Bison.
excuse me, 20 yards to go.
And under a minute left, looks like in the game, I believe.
Hudson takes the snap, hands to number 14, Tanner Wilson. He's bobbing and weaving. Oh, loses the ball. Did he pick it up? I think he got it back.
Hand off to number 14, Tanner Wilson. Fumble on the play.
That was number 2, Pedro Rodriguez on the tackle for the Bison. And the clock is winding down. Maybe we'll have one more play.
Be 4th and long for the Wildcats. 10 seconds. Let's see if they can get up there.
Possession.
Doesn't look like it.
Let it run in.
So that will be the final 46-0, Boise City over Buffalo.
Well, Clay, certainly an outstanding start for the Wildcats tonight. We were hoping that the momentum of last year and making the playoffs would get them a good start this year, and certainly had a nice showing this first night. Bison have a little more work to do, but we wish them the best.
We'll see everybody next week.
Again, a special thank you goes out to tonight's buyout sponsor, Western Equipment. Our next game is September the 5th at 7 p.m. at Elkhart. Our next home game is September the 12th versus Tyrone. We hope to see you there.